All right, so I received an email from William. He's got a small campground, says he owns a small campground in Mississippi. He wants to know my thoughts on dynamic pricing and if I think he can make more money if he changes to dynamic pricing. The short answer, William, is no. I would not. Personally, I would not. Let me give you several reasons for it. First off, I don't truly understand dynamic pricing. I mean, as much as I probably need to be able to give you an intelligent answer, but I will tell you that owning a campground for 8 years, I was a medium-size, I guess, campground, and it was a labor of love for my wife and for me. Unlike these big corporations, I mean, I wanted to make money. Don't get me wrong. Everybody wants to make money, but the only way I could compete against the big corporations is give them something, give my customers something that those big corporations cannot do, that they cannot buy. And you know what they can't buy? They can't buy me. William, they can't buy you. I believe in a connection, a personal connection with your customer, not some virtual thing through a computer screen. I believe that the more we can connect with our customer, that's how we have to compete against these big corporations. They got all the money in the world and God bless them for it. But let me tell you, what I did was I built my business around my relationships with people. We were far from perfect. We would never be perfect, but we tried. We were there a lot. We were a hands-on operation. My wife worked in the office a lot on weekends, and I did everything. I was the pool man, the garbage man, I was everything. I did it all. But I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed mingling with and getting to know my customers. I believe personally that if you don't understand dynamic pricing, for you folks who are watching, I'll give you my best take. If you were to go to Priceline.com, let's say you're going to go to a convention in Las Vegas, it's 6 weeks from now, and you're checking on the price of rooms, and the rooms are, the hotel you want to stay at, $215 a night. Ugh. Well, go back to Priceline tomorrow, that same hotel may be $205. It could be $240. And every day, every few days, that price can change. If there's not a lot of people going to Las Vegas, if there's not a lot of demand for that particular date when I want to go, dynamic pricing allows things to go down. And so that $215 room could become a $170 room. But just as fast, if a lot of people start buying it, it could go back up to $250. It's all over the place. And that's why I don't like computers. I mean, I like computers for a lot of things, but when it comes to simple things like pricing, I wanted to keep my mom and pop campground simple. Hands-on, simple, not bigger than I could handle. I figured that I would make money over the long haul and not every day. I'm not putting a bunch of money in my pocket. It wasn't about that. I believe that corporations today, and I don't want to make anybody mad, I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm going to give you my view. I believe that these corporations that are buying out people like bought out me, thank God they did, I'm serious, I think that they are in the business for a different reason than I was. I think that all they care about is this, and while there's nothing wrong with making money, I cared about making memories, my customers making memories. People will spend their last nickel to do one thing. What is that? Human beings will spend their last nickel to do one thing. They want to feel good. They want to feel good by getting their hair done or buying a new RV or going on a camping trip or buying a cruise or getting drunk. They want to feel good and they want it right now. I wanted to make people feel good. I believe that by making them feel good with a genuine experience at a campground, a really good campground, doesn't have to be perfect, they'll feel good. And guess what? Those people will come back time after time after time, and they'll become friends. And those friends will help me build my business. It was a win-win all the way around. I see a lot of corporations coming in today, and they are, number one, they're paying a lot of money for these campgrounds. And that's good for the campground owner. That's good for the seller. But then they come in, number two, and they start spending a whole lot more, investing a lot more. They'll turn a regular old campground into a theme park. If I want to go to Disney World, I'd go to Disney World. If I want to go to a water park, I'm going to go to maybe, I don't know, to a water park instead of a campground with a little lagoon around it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that the people that go to those upscale campgrounds, I'm not sure if they go as many times. Repeat customers go back to that same campground. My customers, like yours, William, probably, my people came back 4 times, maybe 6 times a year, sometimes many, many more than that. I'll bet you that most of the families that go to the big, expensive campgrounds, the fancy ones with all the amenities, they don't go but a couple of times a year. If that. They're on to the next new flashy, shiny thing. So, to go back to dynamic pricing, my pricing was simple, probably like yours, probably like most mom and pop operations. I had a price for this, this, and this. Oh, you want to bring 30 people? You're doing a rally? The girl campers are coming? Hell yeah, I'm going to give you a discount. I want to build relationships. I don't want to give the place away, but I certainly didn't mind giving a discount to a big group of people that were going to come in and hopefully have a good experience and return and tell their friends about us. And with dynamic pricing, if you booked, let's just say you're doing a family reunion at a campground that has dynamic pricing. Today, the price for a cabin might be $115. So you call up and you go, hey, I got $115. And the next day, your friend of the family reunion says, they want $140 for me today. And it just starts all this confusion. I don't understand. To me, life has become so complicated. We're trying to squeeze every penny out of everything, and we want it fast, don't we? I want it fast. But sometimes fast isn't the right way. So if you're considering going to dynamic pricing, I would say think long and hard about it. I would encourage you to look at, it may be easier, maybe more gratifying to just get more involved with your customers if you can. Give them more personal service. Be careful about the work campers you hire. I'm a picky SOB. I am. I expect my work campers to be good, not just that they'll work. I mean, it's not like, yeah, get out there and work. To be decent human beings who like other people, who aren't just trying to hide behind the trailer and smoke a cigarette to kill their 20 hours a week. There's a million of those people. I'm looking for genuine people like probably you are, like the people that go to campgrounds want. They want good work campers. Work campers care about other people having a good experience. May not be a perfect experience, but they want genuine authenticity, and that's where I think that the little campground, the mom and pop campground, can beat the socks all day long off of those big corporations that are spending all that money. So I know that's a long answer to your question about dynamic pricing, but again, that is my opinion, my thoughts. I could be way wrong. We all want to be heard. I would like to hear what you have to say. What do you think? You think dynamic pricing is great? Unfortunately, I think it's going to happen. It's happening now, and it's probably inevitable, but I don't like it. But what do you think? Post your comments down below. You can also send me an email like William did. I may read it, do a video for you like I did for William, or you can leave me a voicemail message. That phone number is down below as well. So thank you so much for watching. I am Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. I'll catch you next time.